it's Swiftkey, and welcome back to Dead Secret. So last time, we got our ass handed to us by a spooky guy in a raincoat and a kabuki mask. You can actually die in this game. We got the very first ending, which was you died. Not the best of endings. And then we had a weird dream sequence. We were walking in the snow, and we saw the creepy devil mask guy, whatever's going on with him. So yeah, and now we're outside the house because we dove through a window to get away from the woodcutter guy. The man in the raincoat, was that woodcutter? Good question. Ooh, an axe. This axe is stuck so deep in the ground that I can't get it out with one arm. Damn it, we could have had a weapon. Alright. So that's locked. I must have hit my head. Yeah, probably, seeing as you dove out of a second-story window. Friggin', no wonder you get a broken arm, woman. Going all daredevil. Let's go over here. Oh, I was sitting on the ground, okay. I'm not leaving until I figure out what's going on. Okay. Dr. Bullard, I followed your instructions to calibrate the Tempest Prognosticator. These, things they're using are getting really complicated. Your concern was correct. The balls must be placed from heaviest to lightest to produce accurate results. The actual weight depends on the leech used, so I have to recalibrate every time we want to take a reading. Also note that recalibration is required if the battery in the base dies. However, the device works as intended. Once the model is aligned precisely with the moon, it may then be used to start the lunar dream apparatus safely. Josie. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to recalibrate that thingy. Bullard's research is crucial to the story. I wonder if I can get this thing working. Calibrate the device. It's a scale, so I need weights of some kind. Gosh, Rain, what do you gotta... what's this? Oh, it's a battery. Okay. Can I not interact with it? Door's stuck. There are electronics inside and it looks like a battery. A bottle marked with the letter B. There's a leech inside. It's a strange device with bells at the top. There are slots for small bottles. Okay, so I'm supposed to... guess calibrate it using small bottles. Okay, and it's the heaviest to lightest. Chapter 4, the subconscious mind. The human brain is, at some level, not unlike the pot that produces my coffee every morning. The water I pour into it is infused with the qualities of the roasted bean. The grounds themselves do not pass through the filter, but the liquid that collects in the carafe is no longer simply water. It has been permanently altered. That's a pretty good metaphor, actually. Every part of my body is a sensitive instrument. My skin, my eyes, my muscles, my tongue. If I am a coffee pot, this stream of physiological information is the water, and my conscious mind is the coffee in the carafe. And the sieve, the filter that makes the drink palatable, is the subconscious mind. So everything that your mind experiences basically gets filtered through your subconscious, through dreams, and just your subconscious working during the day, too. It's not just when you're dreaming. And that affects... basically how you perceive the world. We got another handprint here.
Marguerite Higgins is my hero. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting in Korea. I went to college because of her. She goes to war zones, marches with the troops. Nothing scares her, and she gets the story. Marguerite Higgins doesn't run from a juicy story just because her life is in danger. Neither will I.
Man, this girl's one tough cookie, I'll give her that. November 15th, 1960. Dear Harris, I read in the paper today that you received a special award from the college for groundbreaking research. I'm writing to wish you my sincere congratulations. I've said some things that I regret, but today I wish only to extend good wishes to you and your future endeavors. Do you know the scene in North by Northwest when Cary Grant disrupts an art auction? He makes nonsensical bids until the police are called to haul him away. I saw it last summer in the cinema we used to drive to in Logan. It was lonely to go alone, but that scene made me smile. My life feels like that sometimes. I poke my head up and say something crazy every now and then, just on the off chance that somebody will take me away from all of this. I'm no Cary Grant, but I'm afraid. I would like to hear from you. Please write me back. Sincerely, Cynthia. Who's Cynthia? Oh, that's his ex-wife, right? Is she Mrs. Bullard? God, I keep hearing, clicky clacks. Not cool, man. Okay, nothing else here to interact with. Could I investigate those boxes at all? Oh, geez, I didn't even see that. It says leave next to the axe. So I must have fallen, hit my head, passed out, and that friggin' creepy dude, or the devil ghost, must have left that message there. Oh, heebie-jeebies. Alright, maybe we need to put on the mask. Oh, hi. I'm starting to think this might be Bullard's spirit, because he seems to be helping me. Like, he keeps pointing me in the right direction. So. Oh, this is the other side of the entranceway. Ooh. Is the piano playing itself? Hearth is covered in ash. Is there something written here? Good question. Fireplace room. Can I use that to move the ash? There's a series of faint symbols. Star, circle, square. It's hard to make out the symbols. I wonder if the mask would make it clearer. Yeah, star, circle, square. Whoa! Okay. So the portrait becomes a skull. Oh, did someone put you in the corner? Sad demon spirit, it's sad. I'm sorry, I gotta make jokes or I get too freaked out. Alright, okay, can you, like, stop, please? That's not cool. Okay. I'm sorry, it was lovely playing. I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm gonna take this. Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 8. Missing chapters here. The passage continued downward a steep slope like we were going down a hill. The smooth crystal didn't give my feet purchase, and we were trying our best not to slip. It was dark at night, but the light from our helmets reflected strangely from the walls, making them dance blue. Once or twice I thought I saw a flicker in the glass, but it was just a trickle of light. It was cold down there. Oh, sorry. I flicked ahead too fast. Collected documents. Crystal Cave. Here we go. Chapter 8. It was cold down there. None of us was wearing a jacket. It dawned on us that we'd come totally unprepared. You don't say. A few hours before, we'd been whooping and shouting, excited by the crazy angles that cut the crystal entrance out of the cave wall, sure that we found something that was going to make us rich. Now we walked in silence. Henderson's face wore a hard, determined look. Johnson's was all suspicion. Jimmy just looked scared, his skin pale and his eyes wide. I opened my mouth to say something to him, then shut it. Either we'd find a way out or we'd die down here. All there was to it. It was then that Johnson screamed. Dun dun dun, cliffhanger. The piano's blocking the way. Unfortunately, I can't move it. Oh, another handprint.
Dad took me to Wichita once before he died. We drove for 4 hours to get there, ate hamburgers, and watched a movie. Then we went home. He never explained, just told me to get in the car. I guess he knew he was going to die.
Oh, that's so sad. Did he have, like, I guess he had a terminal illness, maybe? Thing of interest in here? Yes. H. Bullard, Daily Log, May 24th, 1962. Cynthia called me today. She sounded drunk. Sometimes I think she calls just to get a rise out of me. I maintained my calm this time, declined her invitation to meet, and told her in no uncertain terms that if she was looking for money, she had best look elsewhere. And now I'm going to go get drunk myself. Graham came by my office this morning. He had a strange-looking envelope. It was addressed to me, but had been pushed under his door. It bore no return address, just a single word, woodcutter. I had run a class and haven't had a chance to open it yet. But something about it makes me uncomfortable. I hope it's not another love letter from a student. Graham is a weasel. He's never stepped foot in the lab or run an experiment, but he makes it sound like he's the brains behind the whole program. Without me, he'd be washed up there as nothing to his name. Okay, so apparently there's a bit of bad blood between Graham and him. Wants nothing to do with Cynthia, thinks little of Wellington, who is his co-worker. National recognition for local college. The National Academy of Sciences announced its annual picks for leaders in science academia on Wednesday. Among the recipients of this prestigious award was our own Oakley College in Logan. The college won recognition for a controversial research paper published by the school's small neuroscience department last year, which I'm assuming Bullard was behind. We're very proud to have our work recognized in this way, said Dr. Graham Wellington, chair of Oakley's Brain Studies program. We're a very small program focused on areas of research that the big schools ignore. We applaud the Academy of Sciences for giving us the chance to prove ourselves. The award-winning paper, authored by Wellington and Dr. Harris Bullard, was written in 1962 but only published last year, titled Accessing Subconscious Waves Through Twisted Pair Electroencephalography. The highly technical paper caused some controversy in the neuroscience community and was ridiculed by many experts in the field. Yeah, dream theory usually is. The paper was the source of some local tumult as well. This paper was written entirely by Dr. Bullard, said one Oakley student who did not wish to give his name. Wellington just put his name on it and took all the credit. Bullard, who retired from the school last year, could not be reached for comment. See, I told you there was probably bad blood between the coworkers. Claim credit for a research paper that Bullard wrote. Shocking. What's this, music? Sheet music scattered all over the floor. Was Bullard a musician? I didn't know that. Well, you know, it's not like you guys were besties. So there's something over here that I saw with the goggles. There's some loose floorboards here. I could probably pry these floorboards up with the right tool. Like a poker from the fireplace? Fireplace poker. Alright. Bam. If I can get this poker wedged under a board, maybe I can pry it up. There's a hidden space under the floorboards. Oh, this is the weirdest combination lock I've ever seen. Star, circle, square, right? Yeah. Look at me solving mysteries. Oh, a key. Interesting. It's an old metal key. Bill, I owe you many thanks for forwarding my request to the New York Times. I think we have the opportunity to tell one of the great science stories of the 20th century, making considerable sum in the process. The Times is a great first step, but when we're finished, I want to have headlines written about me on the front page of every paper in the country. The key to our success is Harris Bullard's brain research. He's discovered something fundamental about the operation of subconscious brain waves, and I believe that he will soon harness this knowledge to build a device whose object is to make men superhuman. Our first task is to procure this device before Bullard can publicize it, and my plans for accomplishing that are already in motion. Once the device is in my hands, I'm confident that I can reproduce and improve upon its work. That, Mr. Mitchell, is where you come in. An invention of this magnitude must not be consigned to the boneyard of the academic journal. It deserves praise and recognition from the common man. We will make it the story of the year, and then we will sell the technology to those rich enough to meet our price. For now, we wait for Bullard to finish the device. Then we will make our move. I look forward to your continued cooperation in this mutually beneficial partnership. Best regards, Graham Wellington. Man, Bullard was right. He is a weasel. Inspiring to steal Bullard's research. And that looks like a combination. Left 20, right 50, left 10. All right. Can't do anything else, I guess. Lockbox was hidden in this hole. You don't say. Okay. I guess there's nothing else for me to do here. Oh god, I'm scared I'm gonna run into the killer again. It's freaking me out. Oh, I didn't even see that piece of paper there. I would like that, please. Please to be hazing. Yeah, no. Okay, stop. I want that. H. Bullard, Daily Log, June 11th, 1965. Using the moon as a trigger for the lunar dream apparatus has its problems. The moon must be full, or nearly so, the night must be clear, and the process must be started at a very specific time to ensure that the moon is visible from inside the chamber. Josie's been following weather reports and using lunar charts to try to predict days for ideal test conditions, but it's an error-prone process, as is all science. The data we get back from the weather service just isn't precise enough. Today I hit upon the solution. We'll build our own weather device. In fact, we can base it upon an exceedingly accurate design from a century ago, the Tempest Prognosticator. I'll have to make some modifications for our purposes, of course. I'm sure that with some tuning, we can build a device that responds exactly to our weather needs. Then we'll need to get some leeches. Of course! I mean, what science without leeches, right? It's kind of archaic. built a strange device to track the phases of the moon. No, it was to track weather, not the moon. The moon's easy to track. Okay, I guess we'll go out this way. Please don't let me run into the killer again. My heart can't take it. Oh, it's a kitchen. Okay. Oh, God, I'm sick of doors closing behind me. Somebody was in a rush to pack this stuff. These boxes are ready to go. Pots and pans, they haven't been packed very well. Yeah, it looks like someone was kind of just throwing things into boxes. Stovetop is clean. It probably works. Okay. United States Patent Office. Eyewear with electromagnetic refracting lenses. Oh, okay, so he's trying to get a patent for his mask. Abstract of the disclosure. A pair of goggles is provided which includes a metal strip, a battery, and lenses, an assembly which, when placed over the eyes so that it rests against the head, permits the metal strip to touch the skin just above the left ear and crossing the forehead to touch the skin above the right ear as well. The function of the metal strip is to detect, upon contact, electromagnetic impulses from the brain and to transmit them to the lenses. The lenses are created from a glass material that is made to alter its refraction of light based on electromagnetic impulses received from the metal strip and amplified by the battery. This invention relates to the visualization of electromagnetic activity in the brain, and more particularly, the creation of visual patterns based on the neural activity of the subconscious. How exciting. Fridge, you are loud. Nothing in here. Nothing in either of these cupboards. Oh. Ooh, coffee. Coffee can that's frozen shut. I can hear something rattling around inside. Okay. Nothing in the fridge. Okay. There is a door there, and a door there, and of course the door is there, and a door there. So there's lots of places where the frickin' guy can come in and grab me. Awesome. Let's open this. Oh. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. You have 5 days. I am coming. Dun dun dun. Yeah, he kind of left those notes all over the place. I guess he didn't care about anybody finding them. Nothing else I can interact with here. Let's play Click All the Things. There's a well outside. Okay. Turn the water on. Ah, there's hot water. Okay, let's defrost that coffee can, shall we? The ice on the coffee can lid melted. Great. So, what's inside? Looks like a blank sheet of paper. Is there something special about it? Found a blank page inside the coffee can. Can I use the mask? Nope. Oh, God. No? No demon guy in here? That's odd. Oh, there's something over there, though. It's weird the demon guy's not around. Not that I'm complaining. Let's turn that water off. Let's not be wasteful. Nothing. Oh. Harris Bullard, I'm woodcutter. Do you really have to say that every time? We know you're woodcutter, dude. You will complete your research and then hand it to me, or we can discuss the South Pacific in 1944. Wasn't that the date on the picture of him with James Lowry? Bobby, here's a list of supplies this week. I know you're angry that I haven't paid in a month, but please wait a little longer. I have some money coming and I'll be able to pay you soon. Beans, cigarettes, tonic water, white bread, butter, eggs, copper wire, 3 feet, solder spool, vinyl tape, gasoline, butane, and leeches, as many as you can get alive. Bullard owed him money. I don't think that's why he's dead, though, if I had to guess. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. It's full of dishes. Jeez, looks like they just threw them in there. God, God, fridge, do you have to be so loud? My God. Aw, animal crackers. A pantry. Fascinating. Oh, there's an empty bottle. A bottle. The letter D is printed on the label. Perfect. So yeah, I should be keeping my eyes open for assorted canned goods, peaches, corn, all kinds of canned stuff, food that doesn't go. If he had this much food, what was Bullard paying Bobby Sawyer for? There's enough here to feed a person for months. Pantry stock. Bullard could survive for a long time on this stuff. Assorted canned goods. So yeah, that was the thing that was flashing when I put on the goggles, right? Alright, I'm guessing this leads outside. So let's go this way. I used the old key to unlock the door. It's a bathroom. Shocking. Oh god, leeches. Ew. Okay. Yay. Tub's full of leeches. This is disgusting. Yeah, it's not ideal. I guess the leeches are a recent addition. Ew. Gross. Cold winter increases risk of exposure. With temperatures below 20 for most of the state, experts warn that deaths from hypothermia are on the rise. Several deaths have already been attributed to the cold this year, including 2 hikers down south of Ottawa and a man in Wichita. December was one of the deadliest months, said Charles Manning, chief medical examiner at Ottawa PD. People don't realize how cold it's gotten and go out unprepared. Profound hypothermia occurs when a person's core body temperature drops below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. However, scientists do not yet understand why the deep cold kills some people and spares others. According to Manning, men are at a greater risk than women, and the cold is particularly dangerous for thin people, obviously. Identifying death by hypothermia can be a challenge, said Manning. If the victim is found in the snow with his clothes half off, then we know. But sometimes bodies aren't recovered until much later, often without a mark on them. Scientists don't understand why some victims of hypothermia remove their clothing, a phenomenon called paradoxical undressing, while others do not. Last March, the body of a 30-year-old woman who had been missing for several days was found near Topeka. After failing to identify the cause of death, the coroner chalked it up to exposure to the elements. The easiest way to stay safe is to not go out alone in the cold, especially at night, said Manning. If you must go out, make sure that other people know where you're headed and dress warmly. If you're in a car accident, stay in the car. Don't try to hoof it to the next town on your own. Oh. A bottle. Letter A is printed on the label. Sweet. Use the toilet while I'm here. This toilet is a lot newer than the house itself. Yeah, well, he probably redid. The toilet is spotless. He probably redid the bathroom. Most people do that. Ooh, a flashlight. Perfect. It's a flashlight. It doesn't have any batteries. Crap. Just ordinary soap. There's nothing special about the faucets. Why was I wearing the devil mask? God. Towels are clean and pressed. This is real. I could die here. Yeah, you already did a couple of times. I don't know if you remember. Another newspaper. The Week in Review. Johnson City, Texas. President Johnson boned up on reports and correspondence at the LBJ Ranch today, pending arrival of cabinet officials for a wide-ranging review of defense and foreign problems. Defense Secretary Robert S. McNamara and Deputy Defense Secretary Cyrus R. Vance were due to arrive by Jetstar at 3 p.m. CST and will remain overnight at the ranch. Saigon, South Vietnam. The Viet Cong mounted an assault on the Bien Hoa airport in Saigon on November 1st. Washington is yet to comment on the impact of the attack on U.S. operations in Vietnam. Neshoba County, MS. 18 men arrested by the FBI in connection with the murder of 3 civil rights workers are still awaiting formal charges from the state. The men alleged to be members of the Ku Klux Klan are accused of murdering James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner with the tacit cooperation of local police. 3 activists were visiting the area to investigate the burning of a church. Entertainment. The Supremes' Baby Love remains at the top of the charts this week, followed closely by Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. At the movies, The Outrage opened this week. Paul Newman, Lawrence Harvey, and Claire Bloom star. I'm assuming that's all relevant history, but I was not alive back then, so... Hello, pillow. Who keeps a pillow in a cabinet in their bathroom? Any more? Oh.
If Woodcutter killed Bullard, he was pretty sneaky about it. No marks on the body, no sign of a struggle. Coroner ruled it was pancreatic failure. How do you kill a man without leaving a mark on him? And why return to the scene of the crime?
Good question. Okay, I think that's it for this bathroom, and I think I'm actually going to end this episode here before we run into Woodcutter again and he totally kicks my butt. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the series, I know I am, but if you are enjoying it and you like this video, please press the like and subscribe button. It really means a whole lot to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day!